Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we are talking about the iconic Disney Channel original movies, or DCOMs for the cool kids. From the waves of Johnny Tsunami, to the bowling lanes of Alley Cat Strike, the Protozoa concerts in space, or the before its time tech of Smart House. The DCOMs covered it all. You know who else covers it all? Our hosts, Gina and Kyle.
I was literally in the corner biting my tongue. That was okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm so happy you wrote it. So for those that are just joining us, Brandon refuses.
He's sick
to do
today.
This topic. Yeah, he's called in sick. He has left us to our own devices. God help us.
And that was the best we could do. So forgive us.
Yeah. So this is going to be a rocky road because
Yeah.
we like to joke that he's not a host, but he is the backbone of this podcast.
He is kind of the anchor.
Well, we're going to be talking for 6 hours. We're going to have no one to cut us off, steer us back.
I know.
Speak to the topics that elder millennials yell at us that we don't cover.
Right.
But you know what? We don't care because this day is about
It's
Disney
DCOMs.
Channel original movies.
Yes.
The fact that you talked about Protozoa was elite.
Thank you.
So I will
Thank
say
you.
the writing was great.
Thank
the
you.
delivery was okay. It's no Brandon, but honestly better than I could
Because
do.
I kept shifting in and out of Brandon
I know.
voice.
So I actually heard you getting lazy with
Yes.
it. And then you were like, come to the realization that you were getting lazy. You were like, back to Brandon's voice. I heard it. That was what was making me
Yeah,
giggle.
I was in and out of accent, but it's fine.
What made you feel old this week?
You know how when you talk about, or you use words that are Gen Z? Like I said something the other day and I was like, oh, I'm like a Zara girly.
Oh,
and
yeah.
every time I say it, I feel like an
You're a
absolute poser.
Yeah, you're a poser.
And I like feel like everyone knows I shouldn't be using the word.
Yeah.
So it comes out really awkward, or like a baddie, or like any of those words that are
Cringe.
or like it's giving.
I gotta chill. Don't ever say it's giving.
And if I use them in a sentence, I'm like, everyone knows. Everyone knows I'm a liar.
So that is the
makes me feel very
vocal
old.
version of how I felt wearing the socks.
Yes.
Because I'm like, okay, fine. I'm doing the thing that they think is cool, but it is so clear to everyone else that sees me that I don't belong in these socks.
Right.
You don't belong trying on those words.
No.
They're not for you.
And the people's faces, I'm like,
You feel
I'm
it.
so paranoid.
You feel it.
And they're like, ooh, she didn't deliver
she
it
went
right.
there. Sometimes I just call it out. I'm like, oof, not for
But
me.
sometimes new words like fit a certain way.
Yeah.
Where like girly like comes off the tongue kind of nice.
I've said girly before and cringed about it.
Yes.
I'll relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's giving this. And
there's one more that I've said that I can't think of what
I can't
it
think of
is.
either. But they always make me feel so old because I feel like everyone knows I'm an imposter.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like
you
it.
go.
All right, what made me feel old? So this one's a weird one. It actually, I think Chloe said it to me, and then I was like, oh my God, that's what's happening. So it's really something that made Chloe feel old, so I'll give her credit for it. But I then felt immediately very connected to this issue. She turned to me, we were in, Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 3 weeks in a row using the Bachelorette. I just had so much in the tank. So she was like, you know, you're old when you're attracted to the dad and the son. Meaning, there's a 60-year-old dad and a 30-year-old son. And like, you kind of could go either way.
100%.
Because
split the difference.
You could be
double your odds.
You could be a young wife or a cougar and both are okay.
Yes.
But you're old enough that the older one is no longer creepy. And in many cases, more attractive.
Yes.
Did you see I won't go deep down Real Housewives because no one wants to hear that, but did you see the episode, do you watch Beverly Hills?
Yes.
And they go on the trip and there's the father-son duo that's cooking for them.
Oh, yes.
And half the old biddies are into the son and half the old biddies are drooling over the
That's
dad.
it.
And honestly, they came across as like old desperate women.
No, thirsty, but they all do.
But that's what Chloe and I were. So I just want to be clear. No judgment because we're thirsty old women officially. So anyway, we don't need to throw it to Brandon because motherfucker didn't show up. And that gives us back a little bit of time, which gives us plenty of airspace.
Yes.
For DCOMs was for you.
DCOMs
Brandon is wrong.
No, it was quintessential our era because it lived and died with us.
Yes.
That's something that we can finitely measure.
I didn't want to do gum, but I showed up and I did it. and he's a bad sport.
Yeah.
So we need to rock this.
Yes.
podcast, okay.
And we sure are.
So before we go into the DCOM-orama that's coming our way.
Nice.
Let me just tell you, Kyle, that What Made Me Feel Old segment is brought to you by blonde tenders. At our age, if we're going to Las Vegas, we're not wasting time at the clubs or pool parties like Gen Z. We don't have the bodies for it, and I forgot to read one. One. I thought it was just a note.
Like a stage note?
Honestly. Brandon needs
like
to be
clapping.
more specific. Okay. 1, we don't have the bodies for it. And 2, we don't have the strength or stamina to pull that off. And I do have the gambling itch. He changed the copy to be my voice. I love that for me. Borderline addiction. But we're not sitting at tables for 12 straight hours like these boomers getting fed free drinks. We need something to do. We can afford to have a great time, a classy time. Do you know what we need? Blonde tenders. They handle beverage catering, event staffing, and party rentals. And I just want to throw it out there to answer some questions from our listeners and to adhere to the advice of our legal counsel. They are not an escort service or a brothel. Thank you. They're the go-to for millennials in Las Vegas. Maybe it's a getaway with friends. This is a long thing.
It always feels long.
We need to chop it off. Maybe it's a work event, a corporate outing in Las Vegas. Check out Blonde Tenders on Instagram at BLONDE. This is what I love when he does this. At BLONDETENDERS. Whew, that's a mouthful. So the next time you're in Vegas, look up our friends, the Blonde Tenders, and tell them the Musty Millennials sent you, and they'll most certainly hook you up with whatever you need. Again, nothing dirty to have the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest time in Las Vegas.
Cheers.
I need a drink. Like, my lips are dry.
I know.
That was long.
That was a lot.
Brandon does a lot. Wow. It's so nice to be in his shoes today. Really walk a mile in them. Yeah.
Tumbling.
You can see where a guy can get a little frustrated. Okay. So, and I'm allowed to say so and I'm as many times as I want, and
because
no one's here to
the
roll my
boss
ass.
isn't here.
It's honestly like Daddy let us out of our cage. Okay. So the beginning of DCOMs. The first ever.
Okay.
So, like, I'm going to set the stage. I think you like that.
I do love
You
that.
got so excited, too. I saw it. Okay, so the first ever DCOM was Under Wraps. Ever heard of it?
No.
Me either. When was it released? What year?
91.
No, way later.
98.
97.
Oh.
But you were right. It literally was born with us.
Yes.
Like, when we started watching, like, TV movies, DCOMs started to exist.
Yes.
So the craziest stat that I saw is that the Disney Channel released 1 DCOM per month in the late 90s and early 2000s. And when I pulled a full list of every DCOM ever, there's like truly like 12
Hundreds?
a year in some of those years.
Well, that's not
in
hundreds.
2002, there was like, I just was going down the list and I was like 2002, and it was honestly a year that a lot of the ones that I remember it was a banger of a year. Like so many DCOM. They were pumping like
I didn't realize that was the pace.
also, who's in charge? One person, many people? What's the structure here to pump out that many
That's
DCOMs?
what I mean.
That is
there has to
fucking
be a production schedule for that.
so crazy. Okay, so what annoyed me is that when I was looking into this, the ones that were considered iconic in some of the places that I was looking
Yes.
are not the ones that I would say are iconic.
Interesting. Okay.
So this, I think,
I wonder
gears-
if I feel differently.
I think you will, because I know your DCOM taste.
Yes.
Not to spoil it for everyone, but we've talked about this ad nauseum for fun.
Yes.
Not that this isn't fun, but this is more of a
Structured environment.
structured format.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the ones that people would say are iconic, which I have heard but disagree with, is Halloweentown.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Do you know, I don't remember it, if maybe I watched it, maybe I didn't, but the two main characters are married in
Yes.
real life, but they came together like later.
Way later.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I know
did
everything
see that
about
recently.
the drama, but not the actual movie.
Yeah, well, headline is great. It's total clickbait. But
Totally.
also, that happened recently that they got married.
I think so. No, like recently in the last 10 years, but Halloweentown was in 98.
Yes, and I don't like scary stuff, so I don't like Halloween.
It's not actually scary, but yes.
But I don't like anything
Same.
that
We
makes
don't
men
like,
easy.
We don't like horrors. High School Musical was on the list, which we talked about, was after us.
Yeah,
but it
I've
is
seen the
iconic.
first one, but I I was too old to enjoy it.
It was after our time. It was 2006, so we would have been
Seniors
17.
in high school. Yeah,
that's too old to be decomming around.
Yeah.
And if you were, you didn't talk about it.
Honestly, I definitely watched them too long and didn't talk about it. So there is no shame in that game.
But High School Musical was one that really was not on my radar at the time.
No,
until
definitely.
It became big, and then like you kind of know about it.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen most, if not all of it, at this point.
Yes.
So Cheetah Girls, I sort of agree, but it wouldn't have...
I love Cheetah Girls.
I know, but it wouldn't have been my first pick.
How many Cheetah Girls songs did we sing on that karaoke machine in Arizona?
Oh my God, we did. And wait, so the last one will tickle you, though, because we were just talking about this, and we were kind of debating whether or not it's iconic.
Xenon?
No, Cadet Kelly.
Oh, I fucking love Cadet Kelly.
You know why, though? It wasn't because it just was a great decom. It was because Hilary Duff was a superstar at that point.
Yes, absolutely.
Not like superstar in Hollywood, but super Disney star. So like the fact that she was doing it, and Christy Carlson Romano had blown up on Even Stevens, kind of went away for a little.
Yeah,
and
but
came
wasn't
back
she
and
the
did
voice
this.
of Kim Possible too?
She was, but people don't know that unless you're a hardcore decomer.
I mean, like, I do.
No, I mean, but you don't think of her for that.
Like, she's fucking Kim Possible is the first thing that came
Kim
to mind.
Possible is so good. Mm-hmm. So, okay, but that's not a decom. Let's not derail. In terms of phrases that get said, the other thing that kept coming up was stuff from Camp Rock, which was Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
But that was after our time,
That was after our time, too, yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. There's I was going to say something, but it's just going to expose me.
But can I argue something?
Yeah.
And it could be a conspiracy theory, but I think that those decoms, the later ones, specifically High School Musical, which was super popular. I mean, it was a musical, so it was great. And the Camp Rock one is that they got more traction, like social media wise, on the interweb.
That makes sense.
Like Xenon wasn't posted about on Instagram. You know what I mean? And I don't know necessarily the timeline, but like there was, ours was like word of mouth and, oh, did you see the decom this month? And then we'd be at school talking about it in the hallways.
School, for sure.
But it wasn't like we got legs up and there was, you know, the connection that we had.
If social media would have been around during Xenon, the mania would have been wild.
Also, Protozoa TikToks would have been everywhere.
Insane.
It would have been amazing.
Raven was in that one, wasn't she?
Raven was in that one. She wore the pink.
Yeah.
Remember?
But she was young.
She was young.
And what happened to Xenon, that actress?
Hard to say.
Yeah, I think she went into
rehab. I'm just
no.
kidding.
That would be an option. No, she went into soap operas.
Oh, that's a good living.
Or came from them and went back. Who knows? Anyway, the research isn't good here. It's just straight memories on decoms in particular. There's so much up here that we don't need to add anymore.
Much, yes.
Okay, just a couple like weird fun facts behind the scenes.
Okay.
This first one I think is pretty widely known, but I'm curious if you know this. Zac Efron actually didn't sing most of the songs in High School Musical. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, I know. It pissed me off when I found that out.
Okay, this is why it bothers me. He's not that good of an actor. You know, you could have just got an actor that sings. You couldn't have gotten a
shittier actor that sings.
Fucking sing. The fact that they cast him for a musical, it's in the title, knowing that his voice wasn't the one they wanted to use. Like, what are they thinking?
And then years later, didn't he sing in that musical with Hugh Jackman?
So he can sing. Actually, it's funny. The first one, they like blend his voice a little bit with the guy that actually sings. And the sequels, he picks up the vocals. Probably because he's like, this is fucking ridiculous. You are paying me all this money to badly act when I can also sing.
Yes.
So stupid. Anyway, that just annoyed me and is a fun fact.
I agree.
Most of the stories are like relatable angsty teenagers because Disney had a very specific formula and actually very specific guidelines.
And it worked.
It worked. And they were trying to like tap into all these like millennial subcultures. So like Brink was to try to get at
loved Brink.
See, that's one of the ones I would say is iconic.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
know Brink? I would argue that that's a favorite of a lot of people.
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't come up and it doesn't
Brink is top tier.
It doesn't get its due.
That skateboarding, you like wanted to be that cool.
For sure. Also, I feel like Brink was at the time where like those shaggy headed actors were like the dream.
Yes.
And there were so many shaggy headed actors in there. It was like the JTT era, but like no names, but they kind of looked like him.
Yeah. And you like had a crush on them.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it was. It was.
That's all it was.
It was Tell Me Lies before Tell Me Lies, honestly. It's where we got
if Tell Me Lies,
fix.
if Gen Z only knew what we were fixating on.
Oh my God, it's
their shit's way heavier.
This is the equivalent of when you look at the memes or the TikToks that are like me doing a dance in my basement at 12, and it's like us like in like a fucking clown suit, and then it's like them and they're doing the sexiest dances and they're the hottest thing you've ever seen. This is the equivalent.
This is the equivalent of that. Yes. Agreed.
There's a lot of like cameos of people that became famous later in DCOMs, like Kristen Stewart was in 13th Year. The woman from Shameless, Emmy Rossum, was in Genius. She was the main girl. Misha Barton was in Ring of Endless Light.
I don't remember that one.
That's
Katherine Heigl.
Katherine Heigl, Wish Upon a Star.
Oh, Wish Upon a Star. A Simple Wish.
And it was so much conviction. Yeah, there's so many
young
famous
stars
people that they weren't famous at the time, but now looking back, it's funny to see them in their DCOM days where they were just like
they must
slipping.
hate it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, and they weren't like real Disney stars. Like Hilary was manufactured in the Disney factory,
like Mecca.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
But this wasn't that. These were people that were like real actors that were getting their start and blitzed the fuck out of there to have real careers. Johnny Tsunami is another DCOM that was. So the reason why it was groundbreaking, it was like it was exploring like the Hawaiian culture, and they were trying to diversify. It was in 99, and then they got a bunch of other ones that were focused on like Latina characters or an African American family. Like this was the first one that was like
branching out a little.
Yes. So Johnny Tsunami, one of your favorites.
I love Johnny Tsunami.
I am not into it,
which is so annoying because Johnny Tsunami is so good.
Well, okay, pitch me on why it's so good.
Because the narrative is great. Johnny Tsunami is super cool. And he like, the good thing about Disney characters
why
is
he
like,
cool? I don't buy that.
Because he's a surfer and he's a good person.
Oh, okay.
So like he's a moral
to
hero.
The Rock, and that is sexy.
And that is sexy.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So this is the thing about Disney characters though, is like, even if they get themselves into trouble, their like moral compass is north. You know what I mean? Like all these kids are like, breaking rules for the right reasons.
Okay.
So there is low key, don't you agree? Like in every movie,
yes,
there's like a lesson to be had.
Oh, yeah,
Johnny Tsunami was just super cool because to me, maybe it was the surfing thing. I
got a thing for surfers? Or?
I think I do.
You must.
Generally.
You just are so emphatic about the surfing. Like who gives a fuck?
I guess, like, mirror to me. If you don't feel the same, then yeah, maybe I do.
I think you're just real excited about the surfing.
And it was just like a different environment. It was something I didn't know.
It's so funny what we get stuck on, though, because I remember telling you that there was a time where we still had to look up. You either could look at the TV guide, like, printed, or you had to go to the guide channel. Do you remember?
Yes.
And that was like
the only way you could watch it for like an hour.
It scrolled
and
so
if you
fucking
missed
slow. You had to wait.
Yeah.
And so, but then we moved to TiVo in the time that this was happening, and I was looking for Susie Q, the DCOM that came out, and now that I know they were pumping them out one a month. I
actually remember when that was promoted.
But it came out, and now that I know they were pumping them out, I was waiting for like the replay, and I was looking on the TV guide every day. And then once it turned to TiVo, I remember looking out ahead and going day by day by day, and I couldn't find Susie Q. It was like crack. I don't know. I got so attached to her, and the reason was I turned it on like 20 minutes in, so I never saw the beginning.
It's a horrible feeling.
To this day, I'm still itchy about it. Like I need to watch.
I remember
today.
We can watch
Disney
Suzy
Plus
Q.
have it?
I hope so.
We gotta look.
But I do remember that feeling where you would look ahead. You could go to like next fucking week, and you're on the same channel, and you're getting
your week.
No, 100%. You're like, when is this going to be on again? Because we couldn't just queue it up. I cannot reiterate that enough.
I want Charlotte and Theo to know that when they just conjure up a show like magic, that is a fucking privilege.
Yes, 100%.
You know what? You're right.
Special.
We need to humble these kids.
We need to humble these kids.
Right,
you can't just say, I want turtles, and they're on.
Yeah. And honestly, sometimes he stresses me out because I don't get them on fast enough.
Yes.
He doesn't even know the pain.
No, you might have had to wait till next Tuesday if it was 1998.
I think he would decombust.
Yeah, he might actually.
But that's because he's been conditioned on this crack.
Yes.
So we gotta let him know like where we came from.
I also forgot how much they used to promote them. Because when you said they used to churn them out every month, it didn't click. The Susie Q promotion, I remember. And then when they aired that first night, when it was new,
it was
they
like
played
a
it 2
movie
times
premiere.
in a row.
Literally.
So you could catch it on the next.
Yes.
It was too late.
But
they
then
had
it
to go to
didn't
bed.
come back for what felt like 2 years worth of Guide Channel. Like, it was so far away. And so, anyway, back to the point about Johnny Tsunami. Susie Q was one that gripped me for no reason.
Yeah.
Same with Wish Upon a Star with Katherine Heigl.
Loved Wish Upon a Star.
Me. We talked about it offline, but we'll say it here. Double Teamed.
Double Teamed was so good.
And the best part about Double Teamed, which we can get into later, but I have to say it now, was that they, similar to Zac Efron, cast 2 women, not real twins.
Not real twins.
That had no basketball skills. It was so badly acted. And at the very end, she goes either to shoot or pass her sister or do some bullshit.
Yes.
And she does this thing where she like moves back and forth
Yes.
on each toe.
Yes.
And in like a squat stance where I think
Which
she's
is a
trying
travel?
to like it's true. Okay, so number one, she's traveling. It's like a pump fake.
Yes.
Like it's so fucking weird and distracting, yet still I cheered.
Compelling.
It was so great.
It was so good.
Oh, that's the best part of that whole movie.
It really is.
Okay, I've got totally off
I
track,
have
but
full body chills
we
off of
knew
that.
this was gonna happen. The podcast is off the rails. I just want everyone listening to know.
This podcast is happily sponsored by Wonderweave, where each story is a doorway to a child's imagination. Wonderweave is an innovative app that crafts custom tales for your child with text, vivid images, and audio narration, all powered by the magic of AI. Proudly woman-owned, Wonderweave champions creativity and learning, transforming screen time into an interactive journey. Just picture your little one, eyes wide with wonder as they explore stories where they're the star, brought to life through your own voice, thanks to the app's unique voice cloning feature. Every parent wishes to leave a mark in their child's heart, and Wonderweave lets you do just that. Whether it's before bed or on the go, your voice can be the comforting guide through enchanted worlds and spirited adventures. So why wait? Embark on this captivating voyage with your child. Visit wonderweave.app now to start your free trial and create lasting memories one magical story at a time. Wonderweave, bringing families closer with every word.
Okay, so after we stopped watching Disney Channel original movies, DCOMs.
Yes.
More DCOMs were still coming out that we were not like familiar with.
Right, like High School Musical and Camp Rock.
Yeah, but those we were fringely familiar with. I mentioned The Descendants to you this afternoon, this evening.
Yeah, like an hour ago.
15 minutes ago, and you had no idea what that was. You thought it was the movie
With Shailene Woodley, which I'm right.
And honestly, I always thought it was the same thing too until Charlotte put it on.
But probably one is The Descendants and one is just Descendants.
I think you're right, actually. The Descendants is the DCOM.
Yeah? All right.
Don't make me laugh.
Sorry.
So The Descendants is about all the villains in real Disney movies, not DCOMs. So Hook and Ursula and da-da-da. It's all their kids. It's really a very cute concept.
That is a cute concept.
But we didn't see it. But this is
Was it cartoon?
No, real people.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You lost me there. Keep going.
What I did not know, and I'm floored about, and we need to go find this, is Kim Possible, which we mentioned, got a live action DCOM in 2019, reviving one of their most beloved animated characters for a new generation. They brought Kim Possible in real human form.
Who played her?
Unclear. We got to watch it. We got to go upstairs and do some primary research. So anyway, the biggest stars to come out of DCOMs are Zac Efron, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, that were like stars on Disney Channel specific to these DCOMs.
Right.
Not the ones that I mentioned that were like extras.
But
in
also,
the back.
those people were almost all behind us.
Yeah, Debbie. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, back to the list.
The movies themselves? Because
The
I have some
actual
thoughts.
movies themselves. So I have a list. Not sure if it is all encompassing, but it's plenty. And I'm not going to go through it. But there are 111 DCOMs on this list. Okay, so not going to name.
So guys, buckle up.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to name even a fraction of them. But that's just to give you the weight of how many DCOMs exist in the universe, and that is the canon we are trying to address right now.
Yes.
In the 90s, though, much less. In the 2000s, early 2000s was when they started doing
that was our
the
sweet spot.
monthly roundup, and they just started coming.
All right, so when you look down the list, what is the first one that hits home that is popular?
Well, we've talked about a lot of them. That's the thing.
All right, well then
so
hit
Brink,
me.
Xenon.
Those were the early ones?
In the 90s.
Xenon was in the 90s, huh?
99.
Do you remember
she had sequels and stuff? So it kept going.
Xenon is equal.
She got pretty old in the third one.
No, I like Z3. I didn't feel that way.
Was Raven in 2 and 3?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like
she was her best friend in all of them.
Xenon, futuristic thing, although kind of ridiculous. Because did they live on a floating space station, basically?
Yeah, they lived on a space station.
Yeah, okay. So I thought that was cool. I thought her outfits were cool. She was someone to idolize.
She was super cool. And then I think in the third one they went to Earth.
Yes, I remember them going to Earth. I just don't remember what they were doing there.
Yeah, I just remember her sitting feet on the ground.
Yeah, sounds great.
Near grass in a window.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Right?
Weird what becomes a memory that we are connected to.
I can just picture her there.
So the other one that sticks out to me is Smart House when we talk about futuristic crazy stuff. So do you remember Smart House?
I remember Smart House.
So for those that don't know, it was kind of AI, right?
Yeah.
But it was when this was in 99. So the house basically obviously was a smart house. And was he house sitting or was it his house?
I thought it was his house.
Did they just move into it? He didn't know how to control it. And his parents were gone.
Yes.
And she being Kathy Segal, we're not sure her name, but the actress.
Tell Me Lies mom
was the personification of the Smart House voice. And she literally comes into digital, pixelated life and yells at him. It's the craziest. And the best part of that one, similar to Double Teamed, where there's just some crazy bullshit. He has a dance off.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And he's so bad. And it's because he has a party in the Smart House.
He has a party in the Smart House.
But the
and
dance
why
off
would you have a party in the Smart House? You're going to get caught.
For sure. And we have to find the clip of the dance off because it's one of those things how did we watch this and think that this was not absurd?
Right.
So I distinctly remember that. Is there anything else in Smart House that was super noteworthy?
Smart House wasn't one of the ones that I rewatched a lot because technology stresses me out.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, so I've seen it once or twice, and my siblings, we have to vote on what's on the TV, so I've seen it multiple times.
Okay,
it was not one that I ever picked.
A couple other ones. Do you remember Alley Cat Strike?
Of course I do.
So okay,
this one really got me jacked up.
Okay, so since I took Smart House, take us away on Alley Cat Strike. What do you remember?
It was a bowling team.
Yeah, but I don't remember why it was a big deal.
And obviously,
it was so dramatic. Were they playing for their lives?
And then at the end, when he puts his finger in and he spins the ball around and then pushes it really gently down the lane.
Another ridiculous scene.
But I was gripped.
And that kid was also a shaggy-haired cutie.
He was a shaggy-haired cutie.
That's how they
he
got
kind of
us.
Was Brink-esque of the lead character.
Younger. He felt younger.
He was younger.
I think Alley Cat came out after Brink, though.
In the movie, and I don't mean this, they made these kids feel like bowling was normal. You know what I mean?
Not a dorky club.
Not even a dorky club, but that people bowled in this way as kids. So I just thought it was not it's not a not dorky thing. It's just not, there are no kids our age in grand.
Someone's in a bowling league somewhere.
Yes, no, lots of people are in bowling leagues, but it's not, it just made it seem regular.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so I was very connected to the bowling. I felt very...
Was that fantasy for you?
I don't know. I just felt very much yes. Isn't that weird?
So weird. And I just remember being gripped by it, not at all for that reason. But I can kind of see where you're coming from.
I think I like bowling.
Clearly.
But I'm also horrible at it.
Oh, that's why. So it truly is it's aspirational. You want to be a kid that's bowling.
Yes.
A lot.
I honestly thought it was
under those intense circumstances.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because it honestly is the perfect game for me. I get to sit in between each play.
Love it.
I get to drink beer while I do it.
True.
Snacks, welcome.
Galore.
Yeah.
Although disgusting because you have your hands on the bowling ball, but we pretend like we don't think about
We
that.
delete that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have to,
We're
or else
gonna
we
eat
wouldn't
them
survive.
anyway. With our hands, usually like pizza.
It's always hand foods at a bowling alley.
Yeah, chicken fingers and pizza.
Yeah.
And wings. That's
But yeah,
so
so
funny.
I just really enjoyed it.
Do you want me to take you bowling? I feel like we need to get you in a bowling alley.
I think I need to go to a bowling
you got
alley.
some pent up alley cat strike aggression.
Yeah, I do actually. But gutters up for me.
We'll get you the thing where you put the ball in like the you
Yes.
and Theo.
Me and
can
Theo
roll
will have our own
balls.
lane.
Totally. Do you remember The Color of Friendship?
Yes, of course I remember The Color of Friendship.
So she came from South Africa. Mm-hmm. And what was she, an exchange student or something?
also like orphaned?
Was she?
I thought there was something sadder about her than just I'm visiting.
Yeah, I think you're right. She had to get out of there for some reason. Was it dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah, some reason, but
It might have been Danger.
I think it was.
And they really bonded. I liked that one.
No, I don't even remember the plot, except for the two of them became friends.
And I was on board.
We were on board.
Yeah.
And it was like wholesome. Okay, a couple other ones I wanted to bring up for random reasons. So, did you ever like Jet Jackson or watch Jet Jackson?
Yes.
That guy killed himself, the actor.
Really?
Yeah. Just like shot himself in the head.
Jet Jackson was good.
He was great and he was so good looking.
So cute.
Yeah, I remember that being really, I mean, it was way later, but I remember that being really sad when that happened. And then I would like go back and watch Jet Jackson. That one wasn't cool at the time, and then I went back to it. Like a morbid curiosity.
No, it was...
But it was good. It actually was
Jet
good
Jackson
when
was
I
good.
watched it.
What was the plot of Jet Jackson, though?
Something about him being a famous person that didn't want to be famous.
Oh,
I think.
yes. Okay,
Is
thank
that
you.
right?
Yeah.
Motocross. Go.
Dude, motocross.
Word association.
Okay.
It's just like, so motocross might have been one of my favorites.
No, it definitely was. Because first of all, Riley was his name in the movie.
Oh, was it?
And, or maybe it's his real name. Either way, he was the hot guy in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so basically in this movie, they
what
are
happens?
like dirt bike riders.
Yeah.
I don't know all the words, but they race them.
Yep.
And so there's twins.
Yeah.
We're supposed to believe they're twins.
Back to the fucking
Hang
casting
on.
issues
Hang
here.
on.
Yeah.
So it's a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
And they're allegedly twins.
Right.
And then
When we suspend belief, they're twins.
Yes, exactly. Squint your eyes really hard.
Yeah.
So in the movie, the brother twin gets injured in one of the races, and the family's livelihood, they like go to these races, they have like a company, they like ride professional riders and make money off of this shit.
Yeah, I remember
So when the
that.
brother gets hurt, they're like, fuck. So
Are the parents in on it?
no.
Okay.
So then the girl was like, I'll cut my hair and I'll pretend to be you and I'll ride. And then
We
she
ride
does.
a dog.
We ride a dog.
Wait, but this is essentially the same fucking plot as She's the Man. I just realized.
Yes. Oh, and then what happens is, listen to this. Then
She
what
falls
happens,
in love with the boy.
the boy trains her because he notices she is sweet. She's a sweet boy, but she's weak. And so he trains her, and then they
She
fall in
falls
love.
which is exactly the same as Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum.
Absolutely.
In She's the Man.
It just dawned on me.
Same.
What was her name? Andy.
Andy.
Andy Anderson.
No, that's
Nope, that's
How to Lose a Guy
How
in
to
10
Lose a Guy in
Days.
10 Days.
But I do think it's Andy.
I think it's Andy too.
Wow, what a
Andrea.
good memory. Yes. Wow.
Yeah. That one, though, I love.
I was going to say, we were joking that we're going to go watch Double Teamed after this. I think Motocross
No,
is
Motocross
top.
is probably the one.
Can we
It's
start
so
there?
good. And then they race at the end, and it's like, woo!
I can't remember. Is the guy that she falls in love with the same guy as Brink, or am I just like...
No, they look
confusing?
similar, though.
Yeah, they do. I can't remember who the guy is that she falls in love with.
They're
I gotta
both
look
like
him up.
kind of tan, shaggy-haired cute
Shaggy,
boys.
they're all shaggy boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cadet Kelly we talked about.
Yeah, that was good.
Which it doesn't even matter what it's about. It was the fact that Hilary Duff and Christy
And I
Carlson
don't know
were
how
the
she
motto.
ended up at cadet school. Oh, it was her parent. It was one of her parents
got in
was
trouble.
a general.
No, I
wasn't
thought
he?
she got in trouble. Wasn't
Yeah,
she
but I
sent there.
Oh, I thought one of
She didn't belong. Punchline is she didn't belong there,
and she didn't want to be
and
there.
she was like prissy and didn't want to like.
And then at the end, she fucking nails her performance.
She does. Okay, talk about terrible acting and casting. She has like no snap to her moves. They're so fluffy.
She's wiggly. Yeah, she's so wiggly by nature.
Wiggly.
Which is great when you're singing Come Clean. Not great when you have a little bayonet in your hand.
What was she doing? Performing?
It was like, it was a performance or the little gun show that they had to do.
Why?
And what's her name? Romano. She was.
Stop referring to her as Romano.
What's her first name?
Christy Carlson Romano.
Okay, so Christy Carlson Romano.
Yes.
She was so proud.
She was so intense.
Yeah, she was so intense and like, I hate you, but like proud of you at the end.
Yeah, and she was so threatened by her. And then, of course, they come together, as most DCOMs do end with a happy story or with a happy ending. So a couple other ones. Luck of the Irish.
Yep.
So same kid.
That was the same guy, Smart House, yeah.
We are on the same thing. Although I remembered Luck of the Irish being earlier than Smart House, but it's not.
That's weird.
Smart House was 99 and Luck of the Irish was 2001.
Interesting.
So not how I remembered it. Any other DCOMs that you want? Oh, Wish Upon a Star.
Oh, Wish Upon a Star was great. What year was that?
Don't have it in front of me, but what pissed me off?
I thought that was way earlier. How is that so low on the list?
It's way earlier. It might have been the 80s, and it might have been like
no way was it the 80s.
It's early, but anyway, my point was going to be that similar to what's the one I just said? Oh, similar to Motocross being the same movie as She's the Man.
Mm-hmm.
Wish Upon a Star is Freaky Friday. It's the same fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
It's literally the same plot.
The scene that I remember the most is when they're sitting in the gym. Do you remember that? When they're sitting on the...
Yes, up top. Does she get hit with a ball?
No, it's like nighttime and she's in that white dress. That's what I remember the most.
Doesn't she have huge block heels on?
Yes.
Yeah, so Wish Upon a Star, 96.
Yeah.
But early still. So Wish Upon a Star, the premise is these two sisters couldn't be more different.
Blah, blah, blah.
I know, it's like, it couldn't be more fucking lame, but it was so good.
No, it was so good.
There was the tomboy and the prissy one. The prissy one was like the graduating senior.
Mm-hmm.
She was the sophomore. They make a wish upon a star to like say, oh, if you could just walk a mile in my shoes. And then they wake up as each other, i.e. Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, but just not mom-daughter.
The antics were great though. And it's the same like weirdness as Freaky Friday where the boyfriend tries to kiss her and she's disgusted. It's literally all the same gimmicks, but the movie was so good.
Yeah, that one was great.
It was such a... And Katherine Heigl was a nobody then.
Nobody.
But I remembered her
she also
when I
had
saw
like
her
brown
later.
hair. It's like a different person.
Yeah, but I remembered her when she got famous.
Totally.
I was like, oh my God, Wish Upon a Star. It wasn't like the other ones where you like watch it back and you're like, oh, you like find them like, where's Waldo? I remembered her from Wish Upon a Star when she got famous.
I don't think she's stuck in my memory like that. They almost like are a separate entity in my brain.
Yeah, that's true. The Other Me was a low-key great one.
Oh.
Do you remember that one?
Vaguely.
So it was all the Lawrence brothers,
Yes. Okay.
Joey,
yeah.
And the youngest one is the star because in life he doesn't have really much airtime. Yeah. So he clones himself and then like clones himself again, but he does it to create the other me. But I forget why he needs a clone.
Yeah. No one needs a clone. I just want to get on.
Oh, by the way, this is
that.
the same exact fucking plot as Duplicity. Multiplicity is probably what it's called. Did you ever see that?
That's not a DCOM though.
No, but what I'm saying is the other me is basically the same
same.
story as Multiplicity. And as he keeps
dumbed
cloning,
down for
us.
tweens.
But that's what I'm saying. As he keeps cloning, they like get a little like funky, you know? Like the copy is like a little bit less sharp.
Yeah. It's a little rough around the edges.
Which is exactly the fucking plot of Multiplicity.
Yes. Do you remember Quince?
Yeah, there was like a million babies that were her siblings.
I just hadn't thought about that one. That one I kind of forgot about. But Miracle in Lane 2?
Yeah, was that Frankie Muniz?
Yes.
Was he a race car driver?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one was a good one,
that
too.
That one was like touching.
Yes.
And I don't know why. I just remember feeling tingly.
No, I felt good about that
Something
one.
was like...
It was uplifting.
It was uplifting.
It was almost not in a way that you rewatched a bunch of times.
Yeah, no.
It was kind of hard to watch.
I watched it once.
Yeah.
Doesn't he get hurt?
Yeah.
And they have to like make the car for him because he's like crippled.
Yes.
That's why it's hard because he's like a sick kid.
But it's like...
Meanwhile,
happy at the end.
In real life, Frankie Muniz became a race car driver and crashed a car and like fucked himself up.
Whoa, the irony. I never even realized till
crazy.
just now.
Yeah, DCOM is foreshadowing.
There's so many. Oh, Rip Girls. That was also surfing.
Yeah, surfing. Whoa, you have a thing for the surfers. I don't remember Rip Girls at all.
Yeah, it was kind of like a poor man's Blue Crush.
So this is my point. All of these are a version of something else. Nothing is original. And it's literally called a Disney Channel original. It's in the title.
What I appreciate about DCOMs is that they dumb down these narratives. So like they're tropes that will be used in every movie ever, but they made it relatable to us. So in that sense, they are original.
Honestly, but you know what? They had a lot of shots on goal, and a lot of those were not that good. So I'm trying to think like...
we definitely... The thing is we watched them all.
For sure.
When they came, we had nothing else to do. Of course, the night they came out, we watched them. And so I'm like looking through, and some of them I don't really...
Because they didn't matter.
No, and they wouldn't stick in your brain. They weren't ones that you were going back to.
I agree.
Are you ready for a quiz?
I'm going to try to be.
Okay, so this is the thing, though. I've played by your motherfucking rules.
Good,
okay?
as you should.
But they do not have Disney Channel original movies anymore. So this is shows, not movies.
So you're not playing by my rules.
Well, it's Gen fucking Z generation TV shows, not their movies. Either way, you will safely not know the answers.
Okay, great.
So suck it.
So I'll learn something.
It's still future.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. What Gen Z Disney show is about a small town teen who leaves her Texas roots to take a job as a nanny for a family's 4 precocious kids in big ol' New York?
Talk about a common trope. I have no idea.
Okay, Jesse. I was going to give you a hint, and I was going to use Mormon wives.
Oh, Jesse.
The hairdresser
wouldn't have been my...
in
Oh,
Mormon
I would have
Wives.
known it was Jess.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Selena Gomez got her start on what Disney Channel original show?
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Well done. Check mark.
Next.
Bing.
1 of 2.
Okay. All right. What Disney Channel original show focuses on the Duncan family in Colorado?
That's all I get? You got no more descriptors?
It's like the story is about they adjust to like the birth of their 4th and 5th children, and it apparently upends the family, and they're trying to like juggle this huge family. And
Cheaper by the dozen? What the fuck is that?
great flick.
I know.
Lizzie was in that too.
Of course she was.
Okay, she's in everything great. Good Luck Charlie.
Oh, I've
Do you
heard
know
of it.
that?
I've heard the words.
I
don't know what they mean.
All right, what is the premise of the Disney show Shake It Up?
Dancing.
Yeah,
What is it?
it was pretty good. Best pals Cece and Rocky dream of dancing stardom,
Ooh.
and they seem on the verge of realizing that dream when they win places as backup dancers on the local TV show Shake It Up Chicago.
Of course.
Yeah, so you got it right.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll take that as a 2.
bonus, who did it star?
Demi Lovato.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
You want a hint?
yeah, I do. Miranda Cosgrove.
She stars in Euphoria.
Zendaya
Mm-hmm.
was Gotta Shake It Up.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great dancer.
She's one of the sisters. She
Love
was
it.
either Cece or Rocky, hard to say.
Okay. Who was the other one?
I don't know.
Cool.
A
Next.
nobody.
Yeah.
She's
Nobody
not
that
on
we care
Euphoria
about.
now, yeah.
Fair enough.
What Disney Channel original show is a spinoff of a popular OG from our era?
Drake and Josh.
No.
No, that's our era. The spinoff is now.
The spinoff is now, but it's a spinoff from one that we loved
Is
growing
Girl
up.
Meets World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that wasn't Disney, was it?
It's on the list.
Fuck
I don't
it.
know.
You might be
I
right.
don't know what to tell ya.
Bonus, do you know who starred in that?
Topanga.
No. in the spinoff.
Oh,
Betty told me this. I
No.
didn't know. Sabrina Carpenter, that singer that's so
I
famous.
don't like her.
Yeah.
I
I just fun
I have
fact.
expressed my
You've expressed this about espresso.
I've expressed my discomfort with Sabrina Carpenter.
I actually don't like her either, mostly because she's dating that disgusting man.
I just don't know where she came from. Like, buzz off.
I just
I don't understand.
I just told
why
you
we love her.
She came from Girl Meets World.
Sure. But
Anyway.
she snuck up on me and I don't like it.
I agree.
And now she's in my face all
She's
the time
everywhere.
and I don't know
It's the Taylor
why.
Swift effect. She was opening
It's
for
like
Taylor.
Doja Cat. Like,
Yeah.
where
Where-
are you?
yeah.
What do you do?
Where did you come from?
Why do I give a shit about you?
Yeah. Shoo.
I know. I feel bad. I'm sure she's really nice. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Next.
What is the Disney Channel original movie that featured identical twins played by the same actor who sadly has passed away, Duff Cameron?
I have no idea what he was in.
Liv and Maddie.
Excuse me? Olive?
Liv and
Oh, I thought
Maddie.
you said olive. I'm like, either
I
that
might
word
have.
that word is alive or olive. But
I
was
might have
gonna
slurred into it.
So
but
Liv and Maddie.
Liv and Maddie.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. This is the last one.
Okay.
The show Sunny with a Chance starred which now famous
Demi
singer?
Lovato.
Yeah.
That's the one I was saying before.
Yeah.
I guess
so. You got it. I gave you ended on a win.
Love it. Okay. Final thoughts.
I just want to keep watching DCOMs for the rest of my life.
So Motocross right now.
Probably.
Yeah. So would you watch them if they came back? Well, apparently they never left, and your research is bad anyway.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch a new one?
No. I just don't think they have the same, because the way that they promoted them and we geared up for them,
Yeah.
we were way more excited about it. Now they're too dumb
Yeah.
to not be sort of like almost to the scarcity thing where they come out once a month. Like, get excited about it. And then
Yeah.
you love them for
You
this
were, like,
reason. You can
hyped
only
up.
watch them sometimes. Now we queue everything up. So they're not good enough to just be on all the time. Like, if you can queue it up randomly, I don't think it would have landed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that plus my thing is you don't have to go to the movies to watch movies anymore. So having a movie on TV was like exciting.
Fucking sick.
Because you weren't like watching that many movies that were geared to us
No,
on
unless
TV.
it was on
you were
a
like going to
VHS
the movies.
tape.
Right. Well, yeah, you had to play a movie, but it wasn't on TV a lot.
No.
So Charlotte has watched The Descendants and like I dabbled. And
Sure.
it's just so different. It's like a cinematic, it's like a movie, a real movie.
Well, because they have to make it good enough for kids to actually be interested because they're inundated with content.
Yeah, we were good with the rough and dirty, and it was like magnetic for all the right reasons. Now it's like very flashy.
Mm-hmm. Too flashy.
Agreed.
Not a lot of substance.
Agreed.
Except for some of the like Inside Out is excellent. I just want to shout
But
that
that's
movie
not
out.
that's not a DCOM.
No, definitely not.
That's a real movie.
Right.
But I'm saying The Descendants.
It's a real movie.
It's a real boy. The Descendants is technically a DCOM, but like is done up like a real movie. It's like confusing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But I
agree
kind of
with that.
liked it at the same time.
Well, obviously, it's just like
I love
sweet.
the nostalgia of them being related to our old villains in Disney.
Were
Disney
there
movies.
commercials?
I didn't watch it for that long. I don't know.
Okay.
No, it was on Disney Plus. No.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Sitting through the commercial was part of it. Do you remember?
Oh,
it was
you're
all of the
right.
stars would do the Mickey Mouse ears in
Yes.
between each one. And it
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
da,
it's
da,
so
da.
good. Yeah.
And it was like Lizzie always.
Oh,
and then
her,
sometimes
she had good arch.
she had great art.
She was a good drawer of the Mickey
She
ears.
was. And she had the smile at the same time.
Raven was good too.
Raven was
I'll
really
give it
good
to
too.
Raven. Yeah, I think that I mean, we're repeating ourselves. It's the experience of it. We've lost that.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No.
Okay, great. I want to look at Brandon to cue us out, but he ain't here. So do we know how to turn this off when we're done?
Yeah, we do.
Fabulous. Okay, we are the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest millennials you ever did see. We would play the music to take us out, but we don't know how. So,
Bye.
ta-ta. There are things that happened after us that it's crazy that we don't even know about, because I mentioned one to you, and then there's one I was reading in my research that shocked me. So after we stopped watching,
It was a riddle again. It's just like sometimes she makes no sense.
I saw your face trying to figure out.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna
But
start
like
that.
literally, I have no idea what you just said.
Brandon got it. I'm gonna.
Brandon got this.
It's like, are you there, God? It's me.
No.
And we can't even. He's not even here to.
No, we
pause
can't
it.
pause and start
Okay, I'm
again.
just
We
gonna
have to
hold
just let it
We have
rock.
to blitz.
Well, we could just have me sit here in silence
No,
and
because
gulp
then we're
for
gonna
2
be
minutes.
so off on the
Okay.
time. Okay. So let me start that again.